Welcome to October 7th pre-market video. Looking at the Dow again this morning. The feed from eSignal, for some reason, I tried to start it a few times. We don't see the chart, actually the bar of Monday. So it was going up there. That's the reversal bar. It's the same thing for the QQQ and for the SPY, but we do see intraday. So I'll show you the 60-minute. I tried, but we can't. So we see, when we had the reversal on Monday, where basically we we went over the high of Friday, and that's where you got your signal to enter on a 60-minute chart, or on the daily, you had to cross over that, right? We mentioned that for the Monday morning video. Same thing on the QQQ and the SPY. Now it's coming back up pretty rapidly, and it's good. Volume was good yesterday. Let's look at a few of our stock. We started the day with WTAR, very strong. It looked like very good action, and then after that, it looked like we hit a ceiling, and there was massive selling into the stock, and it just, stock wouldn't be able to move, and that really kind of get me a bit disappointed, to say the least, because it looked like this stock was ready to go. We'll see today if it work its way through this this supply. Maybe it's done, maybe not. The problem that we have with this is, you look at these type of stock when they're dead for almost a few years. When it wake up, there's guys that probably bought in here that right now want to sell. They want to get out. So there's not much we can do. It's a trade, and it will stay a trade. I'm not falling in love with any stock, so we'll see how this turn out. We've been able to build up an average actually that was lower in the last few days, so we'll see how it goes. They had very good news, so that's encouraging, and from what I heard, there's more coming, so we'll keep watching this properly. Now MDOR is consolidating at the top of its range right now. That's great, but keep in mind that we are close to this resistance. But looks like we're going through it, progressively, but this is there as well. So we have a few more cents. Maybe we can take on that one. One stock that we did trade a few, since a couple of months now, was AWSL, which we entered around $1 and something, and this pulled back. Just as it broke out there, pulled back here, and if you go back in the archive around these dates, August 5th or 6th, I think, or 7th, you'll see AWSL. So it made a pretty good move, but always on low volume. Right now it's looking like it could go back up, but just be careful you don't take a big position on it like the regular one. Just because it's not as liquid, but the company is performing well, so that's a good small cap story basically. You want to keep watching it. WDRP, some people sent me an email yesterday. You need to watch all of the video if you get into the trade, because then you don't get the exact meaning of what I'm saying. Because if you just look at the ticker and you think because the ticker is on our video it's a buy, you just don't you don't get it. Yes, we entered in it. But when I saw this topping tail, I said I didn't like the way it was trading, just because it was way too much selling. And then we looked to rebuy. I did, and then after that I gave a warning. Just basically you're kind of on your own with that one. I just don't like the way it trades, and that's all. We'll see if it turns around. So for anybody that's a bit more aggressive, you can look at this base on a 60-minute chart, and you can try to average it down and accumulate. But even that is kind of there's other nice stock and nicer stock to trade and to hang in these type of stock until they change their behavior, if I can say. Okay. Now I want to show you a couple of stock that have nice chart. Do they have more room to go? Possible. This one, basically, just a second, I'll show you on a different chart. I've been watching it yesterday when it gapped up. I've got this scanner that I'm testing for our real-time alert, the inner circle, and this is something I picked up, and we'll see how it goes from here. The thing is, if you're not in it, you need to find a point that makes sense to enter in this type of trade. Okay, so but I just want to give it to you so you can follow it. And if you get in on a pullback, maybe it pulled back to 7.5, 7. Be careful just to make sure it doesn't break under there. But there's a strong base here, so that's good, and there was an increase in volume. So that's one to watch. KNDR, yes, still in this one. It's going basically sideways, accumulate, at this support level. So nothing else to say right now than holding in. Then we have this one. I wanted to show you this example. Long base of a few months, not much trading, a couple of days of 100, 200, 300,000 shares, then pick up in volume. We have this move, come back, pull back to like the area where the whole move exploded, around 9 cents, and then which is exactly the 8 and then it kept moving up. So this is the type of pattern I want you to look at, and I've been, using. I want to use this as an example for other stuff that we have coming up that I'm following right now. Now this one is a bit the same thing. Okay, big move, big burst, come back down, and then boom, it goes. So this is what you want to see. You don't want to buy this right now at this point after this big move. You would like to see it consolidate. We might miss the move if it goes to 30 cents, but it's just my style. I'd rather. If it was the same pattern, it's not a question of price, but if it was the same pattern, let's say this type of pattern happening at 25 cents or 30 cents, I would rather buy based on this pattern than thinking it's cheap so we can buy it at 13 cents. And if I don't know if I'm making my pointer, if you understand that, but I'm just saying that the pattern is more important than the price where it is. And right now this pattern is extended. It might consolidate for a few days, or it might going up. If it does consolidate and establish a strong base of a few days in this area, and then it breaks out again, then it could be a good buy again. So I just wanted to give you a few examples. I'm looking for other nice stock. We have a few coming, so I guess you want to stay tuned. Thanks a lot, and you have a great day.